This is SportsCenter.
On this first winter edition of Spartan Sports Center, we've got 3 basketball games to cover. We start out with the girls' game against the Packers, and the result was a mild upset. Then the boys took on the Highliners, and it took some last-minute heroics to pull that one out of the fire. Finally, we go back to the girls to see how they fared against the lowly Wahpeton Huskies. It's all coming up on FNSPN. North had 22 more field goals attempted than the Packers in this game, mainly due to situations like this. Finally, Elise Baki puts it in. That was followed up by this three-pointer by Anna Astrup. Then North got their running game going, as Abby Noseth gets ahead of the pack for her second straight basket. This put North up 12-2 after just 3 minutes. After a long two by Abby, Astrup makes the steal and converts. Mary Sem had 21 offensive rebounds, and she turns one of those into 2 points. Sophie Semenko takes a cross-court pass from Kendall Faulkner and banks home a lucky 3. Morgan Comer hits a long 3 that manages to go in without any help from the backboard. Maddie England hits one of her 2 field goals on the night. With a 7-point halftime lead, Elise Baki shows some good ball handling skills for a 5'10 forward as she takes it coast to coast for the 8-foot pull-up jumper. This shot by Astrup put North on top by 2 with a little under a minute to play. The Packers managed to send the game into overtime, but it was all Spartans from there as they outscored the Packers 11-0 in the extra period. Baki gets this nice putback for the only basket in overtime. North shot only 29% from the field, but when you get 80 shots, 29% can still get you enough points to win. The 62 total rebounds is almost twice what the Spartans normally get. Of course, when you miss 52 shots, you're bound to get a lot more offensive rebounds than is normal. On the boys' side, the Highliners came in from Val City, matching North's 1 win in the EDC. Cameron Blazek entered the game with a total of 10 points scored for the entire season, but he was the hot hand for the Spartans on this night. This bucket gets the scoring started. Val City was putting on a full-court press. Hogue gets the pass up to Sawyer Kenny, who takes it in all the way for a 3-point play. You have to honor Hogue's 3-point capabilities, but this time he takes it in for the fancy, underhanded scoop. Josh Haller is another Spartan who doesn't score a lot. Here he takes it in and throws up an off-balance shot. Hogue gets the ball, drives in, and then dumps it back to Haller, who makes it on his second try. Hogue gets the defense to collapse a bit, so he drops it back to Blazek and gets one of his team-leading 4 assists as Blazek puts it in. This time Hogue takes the shot, misses it, and Blaine Anderson is there for the offensive rebound and basket. Sawyer Kenny misses the short bank shot, but there's Cameron Blazek for another putback. With about 5 minutes remaining and the Spartans definitely needing to play catch-up, Carson Critchley hits this 3. Here's the game's turning point. Trailing by 6 with 3.5 minutes to go, Hyatt Martineau hits a 3 and then causes a turnover. Then Hyatt takes the inbounds pass and hits another 3. 6 points in 7 seconds. One last highlight for Blazek as this shot puts North ahead. Val City made 1 more basket, but North finished with 3 free throws. Sawyer Kenny scored 12 of his 20 from the line, while Cameron Blazek more than doubled his season scoring with this game. But it was Hyatt Martineau's back-to-back 3-pointers that tipped the game in favor of the Spartans. Now back to the girls' team, as the Wahpeton Huskies came in with a 1-9 record, while a North win would give them their second 2-game winning streak of the season. North started out hot, especially from long distance. Here's Maddie England getting her first, and now her second 3-pointer early in the game. Elise Baki has good moves and a nice touch in close. Here's a baseline move that results in 2 points. Next, Morgan Comer comes off the bench and swishes one from beyond the arc. Then Morgan picks up an assist as she dishes off to Anna Astrup for a 3. Maddie England passes to a wide-open Abby Noseth for yet another first-half three-pointer. Wahpeton closed the gap to 6 points shortly before the half, but then North finished the half with 7 straight points. The half-court trap works, and Anna Astrup takes it in for the uncontested layup. Here the running game gets going. Noseth brings the ball up and hits Mary Sem for another easy 2. Noseth sneaks behind the defense and Comer hits her with a pinpoint pass. Kendall Faulkner gets this pass at the line and takes it in for a shot that rattles in. Wahpeton kept the game from being a blowout, but they never really threatened in the second half. Here Baki takes it down for the pull-up jumper. Hallie Mann had a couple of free throws earlier. Here she gets the pass from under the basket and puts it in for her first field goal. Jordan Kaler had an outstanding game for the Huskies, but the balanced scoring of the North starters led to their highest scoring output of the season. That's it for this edition of Fargo North Sports Center. A reminder that you can see highlights of all home basketball games by going to the Fargo North Basketball YouTube channel.